Imagine a president who doesn't run from the people, but towards them. No motorcades, no fancy speeches, just vibes, vision, and a military jacket. Yes, we're talking about Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the man who's got the streets, the tweets, and even your auntie in the village saying, "That's my president." Let's talk about why Africa just can't get enough of him. Kindly like and share this video widely so more people can understand the kind of leadership African nations truly need. Ibrahim Traoré rose to power in Burkina Faso after he and fellow junior military officers ousted Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba in September 2022. Damiba himself had taken over through a coup just months earlier, in January of the same year. In a televised statement on October 1, 2022, Traoré explained that Damiba's failure to effectively address the persistent insurgency issues was the main reason for his removal. Since taking office, Traoré has drawn international attention. Many were intrigued by how he would manage presidential responsibilities at just 34 years old. Traoré acknowledged the scrutiny surrounding his age, recognizing that it would naturally raise questions about his capability to lead. While addressing government officials in October 2022, Traoré said, "I know I am younger than most of you here. We did not want the coup against Damiba to happen, but we had no choice." Many doubted Traoré's ability to lead, predicting he wouldn't last a year in office. But 2 years on, he has emerged as one of the most admired and talked about presidents in Africa. He's regarded as a symbol of hope for the continent, largely because his approach to leadership stands in stark contrast to conventional democratic models. Traoré is known for following through on his commitments. He doesn't just make promises, he delivers. Under his leadership, Burkina Faso has seen a remarkable transformation. The agricultural sector has been revitalized, boosting food security. Healthcare services have significantly improved, and the industrial sector is steadily advancing. His government has overseen the construction of tomato, milk, cotton, and textile processing plants, along with a detergent factory and a gold refinery. Infrastructure has also seen major upgrades. Older roads have been repaired, new ones have been constructed, and several more are currently underway. At the start of his leadership, Ibrahim Traoré made headlines by rejecting the presidential salary, opting instead to retain his earnings as a military captain. He also implemented a 30% pay cut for government officials, while increasing civil servants' salaries by 50%. This bold and unexpected move stood in stark contrast to the norm, where many leaders seek to enrich themselves further on top of already high earnings. Traoré has also taken a firm stand against corruption. Any official found guilty of corrupt practices is swiftly dismissed and brought to justice. He has openly criticized democracy, arguing that it provides cover for corrupt, self-serving leaders and enables foreign influence over African affairs. According to Traoré, democracy and unchecked freedom of speech have been exploited by Western-backed actors to spread misinformation and destabilize his administration. Instead, he champions a revolutionary form of governance that prioritizes discipline, accountability, and national development. In his view, absolute freedom without responsibility leads to disorder, and real progress requires a change in approach. Traoré's actions resonate with many Africans who feel democratic systems have failed to deliver meaningful change. As Burkina Faso charts a new course under military rule, citizens across the continent are watching closely, many wishing their own leaders would follow Traoré's example. Another standout trait of Traoré is his approachability. He doesn't distance himself from the people, he moves closer to them. No grand motorcades or flashy speeches, just purpose, presence, and his signature military attire. When he's not with his fellow soldiers, you'll find him in the fields with women farmers or on the ground inaugurating development projects. Just to quote some of his powerful speeches that make him different from other leaders. In one he said, "I don't want to be remembered as a president who takes pictures with the poor during campaign seasons by buying roadside corns or wearing primary school uniforms or even pretending to drink Gary with the poor just to get their sympathy votes. I want the people of Burkina Faso to feel real governance in my lifetime by providing the basic things life can offer. My mission is to get Burkina Faso up from nowhere to somewhere." In another speech the young leader said, "I am not a politician, so I will tell you the truth. Every day we see politicians with multiple cars, they eat and dress well. They eat morning and evenings while millions of people out there have no food. Go to the villages and see how women are suffering. We have families that can't afford anything. There is a problem if we have people enjoying while others are suffering. Yes, we are fixing a lot of things, but it is not enough. We must make sure that in Burkina Faso everyone is okay." Meanwhile, in other parts of Africa, some leaders are more focused on showing off designer clothes and addressing citizens from the roofs of lavish vehicles, while corruption scandals swirl around them. In one of official Survivor Media's videos, it was revealed that in Ghana, members of parliament openly discuss how containers belonging to the National Electricity Company have gone missing for years, yet no action has been taken, and the president remains silent. In another beautiful East African nation, the president travels around in luxury, making grand promises, even as his government is riddled with corruption. Citizens are burdened by high taxes, and the healthcare and education systems are in disarray. Rather than focusing on delivering results like Traoré, this leader is already campaigning for a second term. His leadership has come under heavy criticism, with former allies turning against him and even high school students openly expressing their discontent. One school went so far as to stage a play highlighting the government's failures, only for the president to respond by sending in police to shut it down. To make matters worse, his personal assistant has even assaulted leaders simply for stepping on the presidential red carpet, an act that many see as outrageous. It raises the question, wouldn't Africa be better off if someone like Traoré could lead the entire continent and help remove such leaders from power? Drop your thoughts in the comments, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content from around the world. Catch you in the next one.